Hello, I'm sorry about my voice. If you are familiar with me and my channel, you'll be like, what on earth? I've laterally flowed. Just have a very husky voice. This is my husband, if you are new. This is John. I'm Rachel Mary. Thank you for coming on board, literally, with us. There is a little bit of Disney magic, and hopefully we'll be on board in the not too distant future. We are through. We've been laterally flowed. We have our green wristbands. If you could wave yours, because mine is on the camera. Thank you. And we are going on. They cannot stop us now. Oh my goodness, we can literally see the shit. This is nuts. This is nuts.
Welcome on board, guys.
Oh my goodness.
Now please welcome on board Rachel and John.
Thank you. Thank you.
And of course, by Captain Maine. Oh my God, everyone! Great to see you. Keep the fun going. You're making way forward there, right? And I'll welcome you through for you.
I get to see you. Thank you.
Sign up on the app so it's smooth sailing for your whole cruise. If you thought Disney was expensive, you have not met cellular at sea.
I'm in the Disney Magic bubble. We have made it to deck 4 and we are here to find our drill number. Great. Everyone is unbelievably Disney wonderful and we are very excited. John has found steak. Americans, I'm with you. Ranch dressing is amazing. Jollied up the salad, a whole pile. I've not had pumpkin pie in years, since whenever someone else cooked it for me, and I haven't made hot cookies. Oh, I feel like I was distracting me. Getting a good wave, and then there's people coming on. We had an alarmingly easy switch from our dining reservation. People literally couldn't be more accommodating. We just love an early dinner, that's us. So we're gonna have dinner and then a show, as opposed to a show then a dinner. So we've been getting our bearings, and we have come to deck 6. Wow, look at that. I've heard of people being able to decorate the rooms like this. This one's amazing. 6539. Oh, look at this. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. It's huge. This is massive. I thought it was going to be like tiny because it's it's an inside cabin.
Can't believe we got a sofa.
Before we completely unload, a room tour. Right, so we come in. And okay, so here we go with the bathroom, step in, aerial. Thank you very much. Wow. Oh my days. I mean, there's literally, I mean, it's small. This is perfect if you're bathing kiddos, but like, it's still a bath. Inside cabin. Oh, I'm very excited to try these. My days. They're so fancy. I mean, it's super fancy. And then you have this, which is intriguing. And what have we got? So we've got the life jackets, just in case. Got laundry bag and safe. Oh, there's a little ladder. I guess that must be that. Is indeed a bed that comes down. TV screen and joint drawers and singles. Do we have that other hairdryer? Yes, we do. Wowza. Oh, hello. And I'm very excited. We have just watched our safety briefing and I have my cruise card and I've gone back down memory lane. So when I worked for the Olympic and Paralympic Games, I was a fully fledged security guard. I know, I'm 4 foot 11 3/4 and I was a qualified bouncer. John kindly, amazingly, printed this on our 3D printer and he even put Mickey Mouse on the top of it for me. When I'm wearing a nice dress later, I ain't got no pockets. So thank you, John, for making me a lanyard. Need to find the adult pool and go to Senses Spa and find out what is going to be happening with my £50 voucher. I don't know if you can hear me, but we have found the sports court. We've done a whole tour of the ship. It is 3 times around is a mile and it is just so lovely. We're on the way to dinner and we've just bumped into Tiana and who I'm sort of attempting to Disney bound as Miss Cinderella herself, and Mulan. This is quite wonderful. Oh, we've made it to Rapunzel's royal table. Oh my goodness. Wow. So beautiful. Thank you so much. We have just had appetizer, a bit of chat and song and we all getting involved. Then main delivered. I've gone with chicken, John's gone with the Little Rider Palate platter, German vibes, and then we have had more singing.
Would you like to know where I was? My name is Lee.
We have had some great chats with the folks at the table next to us, but they have gone and we are presented with John with a mighty cheesecake, and I have gone with the apple strudel, and I'm very excited about this. Something to do with being braided. I think that might be the bit that's braided, and they've talked us through what's happening tomorrow, for where we go for what meal and timings and everything, because it is just quite well. So I'm being eyed by Jojo. So we've come back to the room. We are stuffed. We were on the way back. There was a violin, I think the same one that we saw going in, and we kind of both stopped, and on we jumped to the empty dance floor and danced our Sarok that we've been learning through all of lockdown, and had a whale of a time having a live musician backing us as amateur dancers. Yes, please. She was playing to a largely empty place, so hopefully we cheered her evening up as well. Dinner was great. It was lovely to be with people who were just super different to us. It was two lovely women and their two autistic sons, and they were like not on the table, but like they were next to us, and we could have a chat, and it was just lovely to be with people who are in a different life stage, different life experience, and just chat. It was just so good, refreshing post-lockdown to just meet with other people. John loved the cheesecake. I'm a very happy bunny right now. So we've decided what we're doing. Okay, I am here. I was just trying to show you. This was the Disney van. I can't get glass slippers, but I went with the best, sparkliest shoes I could possibly find. But we have decided to go to the show, try and get some good seats, and then we're going to go on to the Frozen Bonanza after. And so we've wrapped up with some more warm clothes in the massive backpack to the show.
Look at this.
Wow. It's so big. Wow. It looks like the map from Wicked. We managed it. We got to the third row, so I basically couldn't be happy. It's an hour and 10, so hopefully enough time for digestion. This is so fun. I feel like I've watched people being on a boat and been like, cool, they're on a boat. This is really exciting. It's like properly huge. And I feel you don't have any sense of how big the waves are, but there's a real beautiful sense of majesty of something this big, floating and moving and bringing joy. And anyway, I'm rambling. Tangled the Musical was really fun. It was really lovely. They did amazing work to condense it to an hour and 10 minutes. Particular appreciation for Maximus and Mother Gothel, and how much they could do on a floating stage is just incredible. So we came out to see whether or not we could cope with the cold for going to see Frozen. I've garbed myself like Mother Gothel, and we think it's warm enough. And we're going to go and catch some Frozen upstairs. I'm trying to find a way of communicating how fun this is. It's done in a way that is, it's just, there she says it, she says the word magic, okay? On the Disney magic, thank you very much. But it is, it's just walking around is fun because it's been architected, my brother's an architect, it's been designed so well.
And people and snowflakes. It's like a winter dream.
Well, this looks like a fun party.
Come on, everyone. It's time to let it go.
That was a lot of fun.
It was.
I appreciate throwing some ridiculous shapes and acting like a 4-year-old. It's very, very, very good for the soul. We had to drag ourselves away. It was so nice. It was genuinely, like, actually warm. Well, not freezing cold. Walking around and around and around in different loops of the top deck. It's just so magical. It's just lovely things to see. Anyway, it was great. We come back and there's been a turn down service, and we have this. They've like folded my pajamas. Like, oh. Previously I felt weird when people have like touched my things or whatever, but I can just, I guess I've had more to do with people. We've said hello in the corridors, we've kind of introduced ourselves, and so it just feels more like someone's looking after you, which is just a lovely feeling. I have had a wonderful day. As is to be expected on Disney Magic, I suppose. My lovely one, what have you got for highs and lows of today? Let's try and round this up and then we can crash out. What have we got?
I really enjoyed dinner in Rapunzel's. We had a really good chat with the folks next to us, and the waiters were great fun. Really looked after us very, very well. And yeah, that's probably my favourite bit.
Any lowlights that you wish to document, just to, you know, keep it balanced?
The buffet wasn't the best, I found. Just logistics meant that the food was a bit cold.
It took a while to get salad, and so by the time you're stood with a draft blowing on your food, starting my low, just to then go to a high, I think I found going to the spa quite tricky. I'm very sensitive and I feel pressure very easily. I was expecting to pay something to go with my birthday voucher, but what they were trying to persuade me to do was something that I was finding quite stressful because it was quite hot and I'm quite sensitive to stuff, and it was all just a bit, I was kind of a bit stressed by that. They were just trying to like care for the people and then being really friendly and warm and kind of really positive, but also trying to be like, I actually want to have my own boundaries and say what I would like to do and what I'm willing to just suddenly drop quite a significant, for me, amount of money on. There's people like us who for this have been quite careful in how we've schemed to be able to justify doing it. Anyway, that to say, highlights are in abundance, I feel. The people are so special. Tangled the Musical was so just lovely and just really fun, and just I'm just listing everything now that we did that was fun, like the Frozen stuff, just being able to dance around, just do fun things that we've not been able to do for so long. It's just made it a magical day. I will pick up again tomorrow. Thank you and good night. Hello. This is not quite how we were imagining things running. I officially have a cold. The day to be on a Disney cruise and have your 29th birthday and not feel great is not ideal. So John Boy and I have done some thankfulness tennis. We are in better heart. Some things to celebrate the birthday. So I have my Disney pajamas on. I've put some ears on because why not? And I'm going to pop you there. What shall I open first? The last of your 20s. Oh yeah, it is. All our love and prayers, Mum and Dad. I think wins the coolest card I've received in a long time. Very lovely, heart encouraging letter from one dear friend and my darling husband. Instead of a card, I have this, and I think something sweet as what we have arranged for what we're going to do for each other. So I've just stopped crying, and I'm feeling very loved and appreciated and very thankful. I am a very, very fortunate woman. So, whew, okay. Yes! I love Happy Socks! And animal ones from London Zoo! Yay! Very nice. It's a toucan, right? Toucan. Thank you, darling. Hello, hello, hello. Yay! Woodie's cacao! Very much appreciated. Basically because often a bar of chocolate costs the same as a card, and I feel like we both enjoy benefiting from that, but also and/or can become with a very special note. So I did very well because I got a really good note and I got some really good chocolate, so thank you very much, darling. On to what can hopefully be used today if ever we brave the outside world. Yay! We might have already opened this just to check that it was alright, but then we put it away again. Let's not try that. LRM and Louise Pentland's collaboration. Louise Pentland, who is a YouTuber, but I say that she's a creative, self-starting lady who is navigating parenthood and the business world in a creative way, which I just have great respect for. And she's done this collaboration, and I'm so excited for the future of brands and creatives. I just think it was a really good synthesizing of things that I would not have been introduced to unless I'd seen it by her, but it's also something I'd really like. Yes! My own monogrammed handbag. So this has been a surprisingly positive turnaround of quite a gross beginning of my 29th birthday. So stick with we're gonna get ourselves ready and go find some breakfast. We have made it to Lumieres for breakfast. We saw Thor on the way, which was very fun, and we have no longer sat down in a few moments, so someone has warmly and wonderfully accosted us with pastries. So it is a good morning. Hello! We just downed a fruit platter between us, and John has now got the, what have you got?
The DCL Express.
Fab. And I have got, finally, in front of me, some Mickey waffles. I imagine there is nothing particularly special other than it is literally Mickey Mouse shaped, and that makes me very, very, very happy. Really lovely waiting staff. I feel thankful and excited we do get to do Animator's Palate tonight, but it is a bit of a shame that we miss being with the same folks who have been with us. But we had Oliver, we had Leonor, and Kamal came over, and Leonor and Kamal were doing fun magic tricks for us. John actually was able to do one, which was very fun, and just really good banter. Jojo snuck up on us again. It was just a really nice, fun morning, and I thoroughly enjoyed my Mickey waffles. We just came back, and not only is the room looking absolutely beautiful, I mean, this is just incredible, but we've been given a birthday badge. I am excited to go and get in a swimming pool / go on the 2 flumes and see how that goes. So we're gonna leave you here and head out and see what we can do before a bit of lunch. It was so nice being up on deck 9 and 10. I'm super ginger, so I was able to find shade, and just there was nice music playing. We were able to have a read. We were reading a bit of the Bible. 2 Timothy is a book of the New Testament, looking at what it means being a Christian. Like running a race is a picture that it uses to describe that. Just having some time to reflect and pray and think, and I thought it would be quite a busy feel on the ship, but it's super quiet, and especially if you're in the adult section. There's not screaming kiddos, which I was kind of very much bargaining for coming on a Disney cruise, but it's been grand. So transformation, let's see what we can get up to. I said we were going for transformation. I don't know if this is quite what we had in mind, but we've had an incredible time. We did the aqua dunk twice, which was terrifying, the one with the little platform and then you just like get fired into oblivion. We both screamed like our lives depended on it. We did the other kid slide that was very swirly and quite quick. We got very cold and then very hot. We got the hot tub, we got in the main pool, and now I'm going to put my birthday badge on and we are going to go to Rapunzel's Royal Table for some lunch. John found some brioche. There's quite an exciting selection of bread that's just been delivered. John is going for a burger, I'm going for some soup, because it's just a lot of food a lot of the time, and you know, that pudding menu, it speaks to me. And a much smaller one, but I am definitely going to be having some of them chips. We have 2 spoons and we are ready to get going. It's really special. There is Mulan down there greeting a 2-year-old, and there is Belle having pictures taken. It's just a lovely atmosphere. Everyone's having fun.
Check!
Check.
Alright, because they want to have a animation pencil! Check! We're going to go back up to our very first shape, this mountain shape. And then our next dark shade is going to be on the rim of the hat. It's going to be his eyes. No, thank you very much, Donald. No, okay. Donald! Perfect timing! Oh my, everyone, let's say, hey, Donald!
Hey, Donald!
Donald! It's Donald in our drawing, just like you! As long as I can tell us, Donald, it's a great picture.
Hello! There we go. Hey, Pluto! Hey, Pluto! We were literally walking past the door as Mickey and Pluto came out, and it was like, hello! They bumped into each other. A wasp went for my ice cream. It's a wonderful, magical Mickey and Pluto moment. But yeah, I guess that is what happens when you walk around on the Disney Magic. Got a blanket and a coat. John's got a book, got some tunes playing. I shut my eyes for a little bit and I flicked through a magazine. Holidays. So we should be in Lumieres tonight according to the schedule, but we've been very kindly fitted in to Animator's Palate. John is ready and keen to get drawing. Let's see if we can draw myself with short hair for once. We had a little bit of an issue with the mouth, and she has no waist, but the shoes are sort of similar. I don't know.
I mean, we'll go with that. And I am super impressed with this. It's amazing. I love it.
Thanks.
It's Jumbo. Can we just look at this? I know there's a lot of reliance on phones, but being able to use this little QR code to get to where you are is quite handy. I feel like it's quite comprehensive and you can really work out what you're gonna eat. And yeah, it's quite helpful at the top. It's very well thought out. It hasn't been buggy, it's been great.
Wow! Thanks for all the great drawings!
Salmon with a little bit of pepper on top and the very nice with some manchego cheese. Very nice. A little bit, yeah. Hey! Oh yeah! That's the only time I'm ever going to be on a Disney credit list. Thank you very much. We've had such a good time here. I really enjoyed the pork chop. I don't normally go for pork chop because I feel it can be dry, but mine was both not dry, had a really good sauce, and it really went with the cheesy risotto they put with it. And hello, yes please, we have a chocolate walnut tart over here. John has got the cheesecake again, everybody likes cheesecake. And also, look, we are dangerously cashing in on the birthday fun. These are Mickey Mouse shaped. This is amazing. Ba-doo-ba-doo-boo, copyright music. I'm losing my ears. The violinist recognised us from our dancing the other night and gave us a cheeky little wave. Mid-song, I was impressed. It's really fun. It's Mickey! And Goofy.
Was it the Rescuers? Was it Pocahontas? That was question number 5. What are the names of Ursula's eels in The Little Mermaid? Put your hand up if you got 15 or more correct.
Hey Joy!
Hi!
So good to see you!
We'd love to get a picture.
Yeah, maybe get one, is that okay? Following the point of the star means that we're going to the front of the ship. Look at this! It's a full-on penguin!
Yeah.
Wow! And like so much chocolate. Oh, is this a gratuities thing? I hope this explains it. Oh, brilliant. That's good. Hopefully we can work out what we're supposed to be doing with this. We went to the game show which was based on the film Inside Out, and it was really fun. It was silly games and we basically had a Mr. and Mrs. round, which was quite challenging. They did ask me which was my favourite hero or something, and I just said Jesus, and I think John stayed in the Disney universe. We had a lot of fun, but we didn't win the picnic blanket. To be fair, I would have felt quite bad winning picnic blanket over the family with the kid and John and I swanning off. This has been such a good birthday. John is just putting our luggage outside our room to be collected at some time before now and breakfast. What a 29th birthday. I had a really special birthday last year with a couple of friends and we did a bit of a staycation at home and we went to a zoo, and it was, I thought like it can't be topped, but I don't know, Disney has given that a run for its money. Darling, highlights and lowlights, what have you got for us?
I loved enjoying the ship in the morning and going for walks around, enjoying the sunshine and enjoying the pools and the slides.
Those slides were so good. One of my favourite things was John's scream.
It's quite a...
It was, on both occasions, quite fun. I heard it once from the top, once from the bottom. What about lowlights? I mean, I've literally completed the feedback form because feedback is a gift and things can't get better, or they can't keep knowing that they're doing great unless you know. Basically, I've marked, I think, almost everything as excellent. The only things I have not marked as excellent was Cabanas, which was very good, and the spa salon. And I just put a note on that saying I did feel that folks were a bit pushy, and as things go, if they don't know that I found that pushy, then they can have a chat about it and be like, how should we approach if we're giving particularly new guests who maybe aren't familiar with going to a salon and dropping a lot of money? How can we make them still feel welcome? I've noted particularly magical guests guest staff. Evo really kindly helped us switch our dining reservation. Minda's, Jojo, Kamal, Leonor for their magic tricks, and Jerish for his fun animals and friendly interactions for our room. So hopefully things like that go back to the right people. So we'll drop that off at breakfast. We've also filled in the gratuities form. I'm still not quite sure. I feel like we haven't met one of the people, but I believe that they've been in charge, and if they've been making stuff happen behind the scenes, then I absolutely want to make sure that they get what is fair to them. I really like the gratuity system in the sense of I would like people to have like a fair interaction. My highlights, my learners, I don't know, honestly, today has been, oh, it's been so magical. Like, yeah, the fact that John managed to surprise me with this. We were talking about booking Disney cruise, but I didn't know until later that he booked it for my birthday, and I was very excited at the time. And to have been here after all that has happened, and to have had so much fun, just giddy excitement at nearly every turn, it has been really special, and it's felt very human, connecty, relationshipy, as well as like those spontaneous moments of bumping into some of the Fab Five on the top deck and just wandering around and bumping into princesses. I feel like at the parks, like, you'd queue for hours to see some of these characters, and we're just like walking past, like waving and saying hi and like virtual high fives. Their Dreams show tonight was great. I would have loved to have had a little ease enjoying that, and just kind of some of the top hits being performed and belted out. It was very immersive, thinking how they used the theatre space and how they lit up the whole thing, and you felt very in it. Bubbles, snow, all of that jazz. I haven't marked this, basically all except for the ones I told you was excellent just for fun. It's because at every opportunity people have been like going out of their way to make it special for you. That is my low light. To be here and unwell has been both stressful and sad, because there's FOMO of like wanting to do everything, and there's also feeling like stress that I'm here and I either have to lock myself in my room or just deal with the fact I might give someone else a cold, which is stressful on a boat. So feeling like death warmed up this morning was not a good vibe to start the day. So that is my low light. We're going to try and get to sunrise tomorrow on the top deck. We shall see what happens, but until then, good night. There's thick cloud everywhere. There's just a tiny bit where we get to see clearly the sun. It is absolutely stunning, like with the line of sun coming through. I don't think it's going to come out at all on camera, but it is incredible, and I would say worth getting up that little bit early for. We saw some of the folks we saw last night, saw another few friendly faces. It's just so lovely. Goodbye, lovely grown-ups ball. So much hard work goes into this. We've just done a little idiot check. We've got our feedback forms, our gratuities, mask, and goodbye room 6539. She knows, she's got lost basically the whole time and walked past the door, I think every time, but we know the name, number, as on debarkation day. Let us go get to our breakfast. Let us go. We have made it to Animator Palate. I've gone roguishly for a cooked breakfast. Ooh, thank you so much. Fresh food has just arrived. Got some herbal tea, John's got coffee, we have rice and beans. You happy? The boy has bacon. He's gonna be happy if he's got bacon. We can walk down the princess stairs and into the lobby for the last time for some time. What a trip. Thank you so much for joining us. Please do press subscribe, the like button that tells me and the YouTube algorithm, which will tell other people that this might be content they might want to see. We'll see you real soon.